that's working against you while you gathering all this different stuff, and you may be on law and nationality and all that different stuff, but you ain't giving precedence to the other spiritual aspects and paying attention to like how people is and who you dealing with. You know, you just could, you know, go into step in some ish or whatever like that. You know, so you just wanna be sharp in that way. And really, I think it's more than just putting together. It's really just, even when you get into the vibe thing, like when you get into like vibration and frequency. Certain people, like once you get on a real, truly on a high frequency, you ain't got time for all that arguing and fussing and debating and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Or even saying, "Oh, y'all talking about this or all this different stuff." Because once you learn a certain amount, and you really get, and you know that a lot of these people that's mad out here mad, they mad at something that's fake. They mad at some fake stuff, some stuff that was really made up to make them that way, and to put them against other people. But see, a lot of people don't want to accept that because they'll feel foolish. You know what I mean? They'll feel foolish for for being bamboozled like that. But that's what it is. A lot of these stories and religious stories and even national stories, wars and all conflicts and all this different stuff. That stuff they rewrote all that stuff to make you have a beef with somebody that never really wasn't even your enemy back in the day, and it don't have nothing to do with no skin color. The same stuff is going on now was going on back then, in the same way. You know what I mean? So don't believe the hype. Also, have your own mindset. You know what I mean? Get you gotta have your own mind. If you're not, you might as well lay back down and go back to what you've been doing. Ain't no sense of even stepping into to a new what you might think is a new dimension. You know what I'm saying? Because it's sharks and snakes in the conscious world too. You know what I'm saying? That's why the game, the game is being sold. It ain't being told for real on a lot of different levels. I'm just saying people put in a lot of work and they deserve to be. And why I don't want to call it compensated for what they do, because if you call in the people in a certain way, it ain't for money. Like you're gonna get some money somehow, some way, because the people going, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll get some support, but most of the people that's the best out here, they ain't really getting no money. They not, and they the ones that you should be asking questions to. But and I'm not, and I ain't saying that's me. I'm just trying to tell people that don't get caught up into these personalities. This person, and yeah, something. This is something I know in life, and I've learned throughout my life. It's about personality. It's something I learned a long time ago about personality worship, and avoid worshiping these personalities in all of these different groups. I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? Whether it's Muslim people, I'm talking to Christians, I'm talking to Moors, I'm talking to Israelites, I'm talking to indigenous, origines, you know what I mean? All of that. Like I'm telling you, don't get these personality worship. And I actually learned that from religion. But I'll never leave that, because it was strong. It's strong. And it's called Hizbiyah in my particular religion. And this is something to be avoided. And it's personality worship. And I ain't secretly teaching religion, but I'm a combination of all the things that I've encountered in my life. So I'm not going to delete supreme wisdom from my opinion. No, I'm adding it. I'm consistently learning, and I've been new about getting into personalities. Just like, okay, people got a problem with whatever. Like, okay, all these people hurting. Let's say TD Jakes. Okay, TD Jakes is he is what he is. Or he's a man just like me. Whatever he do good, he do bad. But what I'm just saying, so many people was caught up into the personality worship of him. Some people, it's hard for them to release them, and then for others, they can release them, but they feel hurt Hey, look, man, the dude probably did whatever he did, but okay, he's a man, so